Hey everyone, it's MK. Welcome back to MK Quilts and MK Quilts University. So today I am recording in my home studio and I have several things on tap. But I thought what I would do first is just come on and let you know what I'm doing for today, and also to let you know that I'm here by myself. So I've managed to get this backdrop up behind me, and so I'm going to be recording today in front of this backdrop. This backdrop is not the focus of what I'm teaching today, but as I step away, and I will also drop some additional photos of this whole cloth. It is a whole cloth that I designed. The designs themselves are not mine, but I combined a bunch of designs from different digital quilting designers, and I put it all together and I stitched out this very large whole cloth. Now, if you want to learn more about my whole cloth techniques, you can head on into MK Quilts University. Just search on the word whole cloth, and there will be a whole series of courses and content that I have done surrounding how I approach whole cloth. I use Pro Stitcher running in simulation, and I also use Pro Stitcher Designer to make it all come together. But the first thing that I'm going to be recording about today is actually what you're seeing in front of me. So let me just real briefly give you an intro, and then I'm going to cut the film and we're going to start from scratch on this beautiful kit that I am going to be doing a sew along with. Now, underneath the fabrics that I have here is my sample that's just about ready to go on McFinity. So my handy quilter Infinity is right over there off camera. She is waiting and ready for this guy to go on to be quilted. But what this is a take on a trip around the world quilt. We are using this pattern called Madison Six Diamonds, and we have selected these beautiful blue and white fabrics. They are gorgeous. Who doesn't love a good blue and white quilt? So again, I'm going to cut the film here, and I'm going to start with an intro on this sew along. Obviously, I think you know you can get the pattern and or the kit in our online store. If you purchase the kit, the pattern comes with it. And then there is going to be video tutorial with yours truly that goes along with the stitch out, all the way from pressing and cutting and construction, and even the quilting plan that I've already thought up in my head. So thank you so much for joining me real quickly here in the home studio today. Keep watch as I roll out some video content, some teaching content, some stuff for MK Quilts University for the beginning of 2024. But most likely it's going to be with this blue backdrop behind me because it's hard for me to change it out by myself. All right, you guys, that's all I got for you today. Stay tuned for this beautiful trip around the world kit. And until then, from the home studio to you, happy quilting, everybody. Bye-bye. Hey, everyone, it's MK. So hold the presses on what I just said about the kits in the first part of this video. So I'm in the shop today, and you guys have bought out most of the kits before I could even get that introduction video published. So I'm coming on real quickly to let you know that we did have enough of this Madison's Garden line of fabric to cut 2 more kits. So as of the recording of this video, which is the 24th of January at 11:25 a.m., I have 2 kits. They are live on the website. But here's the thing. I really would love to have more of you come along with me and do the sew along in my class. So we do have some of the patterns left. We can get more of the patterns. That is not a problem at all. However, the border fabric that goes with this Madison Garden line is gone. So what I have for you are some other colorway options. Now, here's the thing. We're not going to cut them until you tell me that you're interested in that particular colorway, all right? So drop a comment below as I go around the shop and give you some other options for colorways, all right? Let me put down this kit. And let me just show behind you, I have 2 options for you. One is another blue line, and it's called Cascade. And I just picked one of the larger prints. We could use this as the border print, and then me and Carol or me and Ellen could go through the line and basically make a kit for you. Now here's the thing. You're going to have to trust us on picking the fabric, okay? I have started 2 of the projects, the project in my own colorway, and then the project that I'm doing for the sew along. My step outs are done in the Cascade, or I'm sorry, in the Madison Garden line. So I kind of know where the fabrics all fall and how they go together. So you're going to have to trust me if you would like this. Again, this line is called Cascade, and we could make you a kit for that, would be the same price. The other line that's gorgeous that I'm standing in front of right here is this line called Chateau de Chantilly. All right, and this is a Moda line. Again, I picked one of the larger prints. This could be your border, and then we could go through and make a kit for you. Chateau de Chantilly. All right, let me just go around the studio because I do have maybe 2 or 3 other fabric lines that I think would work for a kit for you. So let's head on over to the other side. And yes, you are hearing the busyness of the shop today. Ellen's quilting, Carol's here cutting and working. So this line I thought would also be lovely. Some of you might notice and recognize this line. This is what I used on last year's mystery quilt. This line is from In the Beginning, and it is Halcyon, I don't know. It's from Jason Yenter, but we have plenty of this line back. Still available. Again, this would probably be a lovely border, and then we can fill in with some of the other blues. So if you really had your heart set on the blues, we can most likely make that happen for you. All right, let's move on down the way a little bit. All right, this line right here is some of the line that I used in my test project. And this line is called Date Night, and this is this Moda? Yes, this is Moda Date Night, and again, it's some of the fabrics that I used in my test stitch out, but this would be a beautiful border, and then I could go through and pick the rest of your fabrics on this one. I love, love, love that line. And then we have this line, if you're kind of prone to this more plum purple line, this is called Wild Meadow. And again, this is a Moda line. This would be a beautiful border. Probably that one's directional, so maybe we could use this one for your border. And then I can go through and pick some coordinates for you. The last option that I'm just kind of spying as I look around would maybe be a batik option. So let's go on in the other room and I'll show you that. All right, so here I am in front of our beautiful batik wall. We have a lot of options here, but one of the ones that really kind of stood out for me, again, this beautiful blue, so kind of keeping along the blue option. We could start with this as a border fabric and then do some, light to darks in the blue range. We've got plenty of background fabrics that would work. Now, a kit in batiks going to be a little bit more expensive. So if you want the batik option, just again, comment below and I will figure out how much that kit would be. So as I mentioned, today is the 24th. And I am just finishing up my first round of editing. So some of you already have ordered up your kit. You may have even gotten it already, or it's on its way to you. And so you can hop right into the course. Remember, anybody who bought the kit or the pattern from us is going to get enrolled in my online class for free. Okay, so included with your purchase. If you own the pattern that you bought elsewhere, I can still enroll you, but there will be a small fee to take that class on my training site, okay? All right, well, I'm going to get back, drop this video in the video that I already did, and just encourage you to come and sew with me. It is a beautiful project. I'm loving my original sample. I'm loving the blue version, and I've even started the quilting on my original shop sample. And for those of you who follow me for the quilting and the long arming instruction, that will all come later when I finish up my initial sample. All right, you guys, that's all I got for you today from the quilt shop to you. Happy quilting. Bye-bye.